Hey, look, Spider-Man's back, and it's the real Spider-Man this time.
The real Spider-Man. Somewhere.
All this time, the superior Spider-Man was in fact the Green Goblin.
What a twist!
Not Dr. Octopus, don't be ridiculous, that sounds like a bad comic book plot.
Ah, of course.
But the Green Goblin had been masquerading as Spider-Man for so long, I thought he really was Spider-Man.
Also, what a twist. I must fight the Green Goblin.
You want a war, Chico? We'll give you a war. We?
What does he mean by we?
Who's we? Whoa. Wow, so what a promo there from Spider-Man. Anyway, tonight, King of Trios continues. It is the Power Rangers. The Green Ranger, the Red Ranger, and the Black Ranger taking on Mortal Kombat, which is... You're going to do the Mortal Kombat theme then?
No, I was going to do Glacier's theme.
Don't do the Mortal Kombat theme.
Okay.
We'll get done for copyright. Why do you think we're using Glacier's WCW theme for crying out loud?
Yeah.
Well, you'll hear it when Team Mortal Kombat comes out.
I don't think it counts if I do the Mortal Kombat theme a cappella though.
I don't, well, yeah. if that's what you're calling it.
Anyway, the Power Rangers are going to be up against Mortal Kombat, which is, of course, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Goro, being played
by the Great Khali, yes. And of course, Great Khali and Sub-Zero are still the current Randomness Rules Tag Team Champions. But we'll come on to those in a moment, because the Power Rangers are making their entrance. So the Red Ranger and the Black Ranger, they're doing all the dancing, and the Green Ranger's like, I'm just a skate up there, you know, these two are just twatting them out. Whatever. Jason David Franks underneath the helmet going, for fuck's sake, lads.
and then Black Ranger's like, hey, wait a second, I'm black, how come I have to be the Black Ranger?
Which Black Ranger is that? Is that Zach, or is it Jason?
Or is it less racially insensitive Black Ranger?
Yeah, Jason.
Yeah,
it was played, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The Chinese lads, you know.
Yeah, they swapped the Black Ranger with the Yellow Ranger around, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. So it was a black boy as the Black Ranger, and the Chinese girl as the Yellow Ranger, which isn't very politically correct. And then when they sort of swapped the Power Rangers around and what have you, it was a Chinese boy as the Black Ranger and a black girl as the Yellow Ranger, you know. I mean, you couldn't make shit like that up now, could you, you know?
Yeah.
And now here we are, Mortal Kombat, and as you can hear, they're coming out to Glacier's WCW theme, which is as close as you can get to the Mortal Kombat film without being copyright infringing. And, hang on a minute, have they got exactly the same entrance? They have, haven't they?
Oh no!
Oh god, it's going to be a dance-off! It's going to be like that last scene in Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's going to be like every Great Khali thing that he did on Superstars.
Wow. Great Khali doing the moonsault and the butterfly there. You've never seen the Great Khali move like this. It's amazing. It's amazing what happens when you remove the cartridge from the knees of a Terminator and put it into the legs of a 7-foot-tall Indian fella.
It's amazing what you can do with just a little bit of spit, grit, and black magic. Ancient dark sorcery.
And as you can see, Sub-Zero and the Great Khali, they've got the WCW Tag Team Champions because of the Randomness Rules League. And if you've not catched any of our Randomness Rules videos before, then do so. Because basically we hit random on everything. We pick the wrestlers at random, we pick the belts at random, we pick the match types at random. We've done 6 Randomness Rules events so far, and I'm sure we'll do another one at some point. But they are lots of fun because it's just basically us messing about and, you know, doing stuff that's like non-canon. Although, to be honest, a lot of the non-canon stuff in Randomness Rules is now starting to seep into All-CAW wrestling.
Oh no! So it's going to be like the Star Wars, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all starting to become canon. Well, non-canon stuff, I mean, the extended universe now doesn't count anymore, does it? Yeah.
Well, technically Darth Plagueis does, like Palpatine's master, because he gets mentioned briefly in episode 3.
I think you could do with a prequel. Now, okay, before you lynch me when I say Star Wars and prequel, you could really do with something that started off with the whole origins of the Sith Lords, really, to be honest, to see what started it all.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic, exactly. And, oh, hang on a minute. Doomsday Device from the Power Rangers, bloody hell. Yeah. They're not messing about.
I think there's actually a Star Wars game called Shadows of the Empire. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
that,
there is. It
Yeah,
came out on N64.
yeah, that's actually canon because the ship that appears in the game also appears briefly on Mos Eisley in the episode 4, the recut edition.
I mean, I suppose it's good in a way that Disney's basically come in and said, right, okay, this is canon, that's not canon anymore. I mean, you've got to do, haven't you? You can't just have some dickhead saying, oh, I did a comic where Chewbacca is a Jedi, you know. It's like, come
Actually,
on.
there have been lucky Jedi.
Well, yeah, I rest my case.
There was also a Hutt, as in Jabba the Hutt, who was a Sith, and he fought in a battle to the death against Princess Leia.
What?
Yeah, who also
How
was a Jedi.
the frig are you supposed to have a lightsaber battle when you're like, you know, made of pure lard?
It was like, whoa!
Hold the lightsaber in my tongue.
It's got really tiny hands. It's the one that everybody hates.
God. Anyway, the Red Ranger in there with Scorpion in. He got kicked in the face there.
Yep.
It won't be the first time that Scorpion and the Green Ranger's been at it. Well, the Green Ranger was the White Ranger at the time because they went at it in Superpower Beatdown.
Hey.
A match which the White Ranger won. Or didn't, if you watched the alternative ending. But the White Ranger has reformed. He was the White Ranger at one point in All-CAW Wrestling. Then he reformatted himself back into the Green Ranger. There's a candle burning somewhere. Let's sort all that out. And Sub-Zero's having none of that shit. He just knocks the Green Ranger over. Ooh, elbow.
Yeah, the thing is, the Green Ranger was actually cool, but White Ranger, because Green Ranger got a goddamn dragon.
Yeah.
Mecha dragon.
I have a flute that is also a dagger, and it calls up Mecha Godzilla, motherfuckers.
And then the last one, they just have the sword. It's like,
That
White
talks.
Ranger now, I have the talking sword that summons a tiger.
Holy shit, my sword talks. There were a lot of drugs I must have ingested.
Oh god, the merchandising, I can see it now!
Sub-Zero going to work there on the Red Ranger, trying to separate his arm from the rest of his body.
Yep.
Which would make a good fatality. Side Russian leg sweep. Oh, I believe that there's some more DLC that's been confirmed for Mortal Kombat, hasn't there?
Oh yeah, new trailers. I think I showed them to you the other day.
Featuring All-CAW Wrestling superstar Leatherface. Yes, Leatherface will be joining Jason Voorhees in Mortal Kombat.
I think you'll have the only person on the internet who's actually excited to see Leatherface.
I am happy to see that, yeah.
Nobody else is.
Really?
Yeah, everyone else wanted like Baraka and Reigns since they're actually in the game.
Yeah, and then as well as the Predator being in Mortal Kombat 10, we're now going to have the Alien as well. But not just any alien, oh no. It's an alien that came out of Baraka's chest.
So now he got wrist blade things.
He's got wrist blades, yes, that's
probably
right.
like one of his variations.
Oh, there's an E in the gut
The thing
there.
is though, why buy the combat pack where like each character's a $5 when you could just wait for Mortal Kombat X Super Ultra Special Chocolate?
Super Kick Party!
When you could just wait for Mortal Kombat Elks.
Elks? Mortal Kombat Elks!
Dear Battle! Anyway, yeah. Mortal Kombat X Super Mega Ultra Special Chocolate Fudge Coated Deluxe Edition.
Chocolate Rain. Chocolate, yeah.
That's
yeah.
Rain's alternate costume, Chocolate Rain.
Yeah, get Rain, right?
Right.
Put him in a tag team with
Tay-Zonday.
Tay-Zonday,
That
yeah.
look.
Yeah, and you've got Chocolate Rain. Yeah. Or maybe team him up with Willy Wonka, because he wears purple as well, doesn't he? Yeah. There we are.
Or we can team him up with Prince, since he's named after Prince.
Yeah, but where would you get the chocolate side from?
I don't know.
That might be deemed as a bit racist, considering that Prince is... Yeah.
Yeah, so is the guy who sang Chocolate Rain.
Yeah, but at least you've got a connection there to Chocolate Rain. Let's stop this now, because we're getting into Hulk Hogan territory here.
Oh, God.
I ate too much dinner, I'm a big fat fucking pig, that's why I can't get an erection, brother. I wish Brooke wouldn't sleep with a non-white... Let's stop it. Oh, hang on a minute. Coast to coast, Bam Terminator. We're seeing that move a lot, aren't we, in this in King of Trios?
Oh, sorry.
And
twice.
once again, yeah, just like in last
It
week,
always happens.
the guy walks on the spot. 2K14 in your glitchy ways. I'm getting deja vu here.
Oh God, it's all happening again.
Yeah, drop kick there by the Green Ranger.
Wait, it's the same thing being repeated all over again.
It's the
but
same.
with a slightly different appearance.
It's
Oh no, reality is being overtaken by Activision. It's becoming the Call of Duty games.
Yep, we're all doomed.
Flame shields up.
Yeah. Next episode will probably feature dogs and jetpacks.
Dogs and jetpacks.
Yep, and here comes the Great Khali here, trying to do something and failing. Yep. Oh, and yep. Keep trying, Great Khali. He tries, bless him.
He tries very hard.
Yeah. Great Khali off the ropes. Ducks a clothesline. Hang on, what's the Green Ranger doing? Big clothesline. Oh, God. Turn the Great Khali almost inside out. Which would be horrible if you come to think about it.
Yeah, it's so huge. Something bit. Wait, he's huge. That must mean he has huge guts.
Yes.
Ooh, ripping the tear.
Oh, he manages to get the big man down. He's working on the legs. That's sound strategy. Actual psychology in an All-CAW wrestling match. What the hell?
Is this madness?
We can't have any of that. Sack the Power Rangers immediately.
As you mean, we're not controlling these characters?
What?
The AI is competent for once.
What are you talking about? This isn't a video game. This is real life. Whoa, God! Standing moonsault there from the Great Khali.
That's never going to get old.
Just as we're in the middle of a running gag. Oh, stomps on him. And a big kick as well. Wow. Check out these moves here by the Punjabi Playboy. Hang on. He's going for the Punjabi plunge. That's the only move of the Great Khali that we've kept, including that and the brain chop.
Since those are the only moves he could actually reasonably do in real life.
Everything else is Rey Mysterio. I wonder if we'll get a West Coast pop at some point. And there goes the Green Ranger.
Yeah, we should actually probably just replace the brain chop with the 619 just to see if he'll do
He's
it
got the
eventually.
619. He's got the 619 and the West Coast pop, or as I like to call it, the East Coast pop. You know, because he's Indian, you know. Are you doing the accent from Goodness Gracious Me?
Yeah.
You are,
I shouldn't.
Is that what we're putting in the Indian jokes? Or he's like, oh yes, Superman, so strong, so brave, so Indian. What do you mean he's Indian? It's like, well, you know, he has two jobs. Indian, you know, has really terrible glasses. Indian, you know, he runs faster than the train. Where else can you run faster than the train? India. It's like a running gag. And then they also say that Santa Claus is Indian as well. You know, that's beard, that's belly, terrible suit, Indian. Goodness gracious me, folks! It's a BBC comedy.
So it's not offensive.
No, it's not offensive because it's actually done by Indian comedians, and they're actually just taking the piss out of themselves.
Yeah, so please don't go on Tumblr and rant about us.
We have fans on Tumblr. We're not even on Tumblr. What's the point? They're more likely going to go on Twitter and have a rant.
Yeah.
I've never been.
No, but Tumblr's more insane, Big Daddy D.
What is Tumblr? At the risk of sounding
a place of hell.
Is it really? I don't actually. I've heard Tumblr being mentioned, but I don't actually know what it is. You know. At the risk of sounding, not with it, Daddy-o. Oh, hang on a minute. The Great Khali is trapped in the Tree of Woe, and he's getting the Red Ranger's boot in his face. That's not very nice.
In the face.
Oh, there's a flying forearm and a nip up there. Shades of Shawn Michaels. Is it Shawn Michaels underneath that helmet?
It may very well be.
And now comes the Black Ranger, which may or may not be Xavier Woods. Twists the arm. Hang on, what's he going for here? I'm saying that because Xavier Woods came out in a Black Ranger t-shirt that time.
Oh, yeah.
Stop trying to make everything sound racist, will you?
I can't help.
I hear you're a racist now, Father. Is that the sort of thing that the church is organising? Only, we know, but the farm keeps me busy most of the time. On an evening, I only have time for a cup of tea with the wife. Good for you, Father. Oh, it's the Chinese he's after. I'm not going after anyone. Father Ted. Right, that's another British comedy to recommend. Yeah. Goodness gracious me and Father Ted. There we are. Because we are British, as you can probably tell from the accents, you know.
There are some of the few good things about our country.
There's a lot of good things about our country. There's some patriotic pride.
Never.
What? Anyway, the Great Khali. Oh, nice high angle DDT there. I'm not quite sure he got himself up in the air, but laws of physics be damned. Oh, stamps on the arm of the Black Ranger. That's not good. And another standing moonsault.
At least our country's better than America.
What do you mean?
Well, they're suggesting voting up a sentient hairdo that's controlling a possessed human being as a president.
You're referring to Trump? Well, look what we've got as a prime minister. We've got a shiny-faced pig fucker.
Literal pig fucker.
Yes. Hot tag. Oh my God! Is the hot tag going to work?
Is it going to work?
Oh, God! Oh,
so close.
I actually got quite excited there. Oh, someone pass a tissue. Like Jim Ross whenever in 80s WCW whenever Sting came out. Sting, my God! Sting. Sand of spit.
Okay, can we
hang on a minute. He's going for it. the most incredible and unlikely move ever. It's the East Coast Pop.
East Coast Pop.
East Coast Pop by the Great Khali. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, that's another one that the Great Khali's eliminated here.
Oh, hey, the Great Ranger got eliminated.
Yes, he got eliminated by...
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, he got eliminated by the Punjabi Plunge. Don't tell him he's going to take out the Black Ranger as well. He has! He bloody has!
He just snapped his neck.
Oh my God, the Great Khali just took out everyone.
He is dead.
Yes. Broke his neck. Fatality. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that a guy the size of the Great Khali splashing all of your internal organs would literally shoot out of every single orifice? Your guts and lungs would shoot literally out of your anus.
Mortal Kombat X Combat Pack 3, Great Khali.
Great Khali, yeah. Make it
Alternate Koshi Kagoro.
Make it happen, motherfuckers. Jesus Christ. Well, look at that, the Great Khali. He was definitely the MVP of this match. Wow. I mean, look at that. I mean, he took out the Green Ranger, the Red Ranger, and the Black Ranger in rapid succession.
He killed the Black Ranger. Look, he snapped his neck.
You will never see the Black Ranger in All-CAW Wrestling again. He's got his neck. Oh, actually, no, he's still moving. He's moving.
He's still moving.
Just give him a kick, make sure he's alright. You alright there, mate?
Fine.
You alright?
Yeah.
Like that scene on Shaun of the Dead where they run over that zombie and they drive back and wind down the window. You alright? Wakes up, it's a zombie. It's like, oh, thank fuck for that. So yeah, all the other teams in All-CAW Wrestling that's taking part in King of Trios, you better watch out because Team Mortal Kombat have got a 7-foot-tall Indian fella on their side who's not even in Mortal Kombat, yet he can fly around the ring like Rey Mysterio for some reason. My God, what monster have we created here by giving the Great Khali Rey Mysterio's moveset?
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
We've doomed us all.
And that's why Eastern Spirits, the team of Sub-Zero and the Great Khali, are the Randomness Rules Tag Team Champions. Anyway, let's take a look at the tournament bracket here. Mortal Kombat advance to the next round. They will take on the winners of the next match. That's coming up for King of Trios. It's Team TNA versus Team Muscle Bomber. And that'll take place next week. Who's going to win? Kurt Angle, Ethan Carter III and the Monstrous Baconator? Or Biff Slamkovich, Zangief and the Macho Mayor himself, Mike Hager? Who's going to win? Come back next week and find out. But until next time, I am the Big Daddy D.
I'm a little Daddy E.
And we're signing out for another episode of All-CAW Wrestling. My God, we got through an entire episode without talking about anything filthy.
Yeah.
Although we did
talk about Mortal Kombat 10.
Yes, and we did get dangerously close into sounding like Hulk Hogan as well.
Yeah.
Maybe in future we should just, actually talk about the wrestling. We're likely to avoid less lawsuits that way.
Alright.
Good night!